Hi there. Now, today we are going to learn about algebraic fractions. I have given you some fractions here, and I would like you to uh, simplify them to its simplest form. By that, what I mean is think about what goes into both of them and divide by that number to get its equivalent fraction. Remember that? So, for example, 5 goes into both of these, so you divide both by 5 and you end up with 4 over 5, because 20 divided by 4, sorry, 20 divided by 5 is 4, and 25 divided by 5 is 5. Okay, there's nothing common in these, so therefore this is the simplest form, and also that 20 over 25 can be written as 4 over 5. They're equivalent fractions. Okay, right. Have a go at it. Pause the video here and come back to it to check your answers. Okay, so this is what you would have got. Okay, 4 over 5, 3 over 4, 6 over 25, 2 over 5, straightforward, 7 over 8. Here in this question, these two, people would have approached it differently. So for example, 2 times 9 over 6 could be written as 18 over 6 because 2 times 9 is 18, and 18 divided by 6 is 3. Similarly here, um, you have 2 times 9, but here some people might have cancelled it out. Some people might know this, how to do that. So I'm going to very quickly show it to you. What you do is you think about 2 common in both of them. These are factors in the numerator. So I can divide both by 2. Divide by 2, you get 1. Divide by 2, you get 3. And now, between 9 and 3, 3 is common. So you divide both by 3. Divide this by 3, you get 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. And divide this by 3, you get 1. So literally, you end up with 3 over 1 as your answer, as I showed you here. It's 3, okay? With this one, again, different approach, different people. Some people might have written it like this and cancelled out this 2 by this 2, this 2 by this 2, and this 2 by this 2. And you end up with just 2 squared. I do it this way. I think the base is same, and therefore I can subtract the powers, and you get the same answer. Much simpler way. And it is particularly useful when you're dealing with these kind of questions, because now I don't have to write this in terms, like this. But all I have to do is, because the base is same, I just subtract the powers. You might use this skill at some point, okay, while simplifying algebraic fractions. Anyway, let's move on. Let's have a look at what we can do with these fractions. So, another question they can give you is something like this. Simplify this algebraic fraction. How do we do that? So here, as you can see, 2 is common in both of them. So divide both by 2, the numerator and the denominator. Divide this by 2, you get 1. Divide this by 2, you get 4. Right. So you end up with 1u over 4, or 1 times u over 4, which is 1 times u is u. Anything times by 1 is it itself. So your answer is u over 4. Okay, let's have a look at this one. What is common in both of them? 2. Divide this by 2, you get 3. Divide this by 2, you get 4. So you have 3 times m over 4, which is 3m. And that's my answer. Simplest form, okay? With these kind of questions where you have plus sign or minus sign, always remember to factorize the numerator and denominator first, okay? Factorize first numerator as well as denominator. Whatever you can factorize, firstly factorize that, okay? And then only then you cancel out. Cancel out factors. Okay. Always cancel out factors. So here what I mean is that you cannot just say I'm going to divide this by 2 because 2 is common, because there's a plus sign. They are not factors. Here they were factors. Here they are not. There's no time sign here. Okay. Now how do I deal with this? I factorize 6m plus 8. What is common in them? 2. 2 times 3m will give me 6m. And 2 times 4 will give me 8. And if you expand the bracket or multiply it out, you will end up with this. Okay. And 14 can be written as 14. Okay. Now I have factors. I can now cancel them out. So 2 times 1 is 2, or 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. So my final answer will be 3m plus 4 over 7. Where does this 1 go? I times 3m plus 4 by 1, and I get the same number, right? 3m plus 4, which is this. Let's have a look at this one. Factorize the numerator and denominator, okay? 6 goes into both of them. We can write that as t plus 5. 5 goes into both of them. We can write that as plus 5. Now look what happened. I have t plus 5, one factor, and 6 another factor. Similarly here, 5 is a factor, t plus 5 is a factor. Because I have the same factors in the numerator and denominator, I can cancel them out. So my answer will be 6 over 5. Okay, let's have a look at this one. What is common? 4 is common in the numerator. So 4 times 2t will give me 8t. 4 times 5 will give me 20. Here 4 is common again. 2t plus 5. Now these are not same, are they? This has got minus, this has got plus. But these factors are same, 4 and 4. So I cancel them out or divide both by 4. Anything times by 1 is itself. So my answer is 2t minus 5 and 2t plus 5. I cannot cancel these out because this is one factor. They are together and this is together. Okay. There's no time sign in between, so I cannot cancel them. So this is my answer. This is the simplest form of this fraction. Right. What I would like you to do is now go to the worksheet, which is a test, and I would like you to try question number 1 to 3. Mark your answers. When you finish, come back to this video again, and we will move on to the next bit. Okay, so the next bit is a little bit more complicated, but it's not difficult. Okay, so we are going to have a go at it. Just have a look at this question. What is common in the numerator and denominator? We are given the factors already, some of them. Okay, so I know that m in the numerator is a factor and here this is a factor, so I can cancel both of them out. So I get 4s plus 20 over 21. But now I still have 4 common in them. Okay, I can Take the out. 4 times s is 4s, and 4 times 5 is 20. I have simplified it in the simplest form that I could have. There is nothing common, so I cannot cancel out anything. Okay? Similarly, this one. T is common, so you get 8t minus 16 because this t will cancel out with this t, right? And now you have 8t minus 16 over 4. I'm going to factorize this again. So 8 is common. I can write that as t minus 2. 8 times t is 8t, and 8 times minus 2 is minus 16 over 4. Now I can see that 8 and 4 have got common factor, which is 4. So I can divide both by 4. What do I get? I get, which is same as writing. That's my final answer. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. 6 is common. Again, 6 is common, or actually 12 is common here. Okay. Now, common factor is 6. Divide both by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 12 divided by 6 is 2. I get 1 times b minus 3 over 2 times 3b plus 1. But this, anything times by 1 is itself. And I can write my answer as this. Next one. What is common? U squared means u times u. 8u means 8 times u. So u is common. I will take u out. U plus 8. When I multiply this out, I get this. Over 3u. Now u is common in the numerator and the denominator. Yeah? So my answer will be u plus 8 over 3 times 1, which is 3. Next one. We have m common, m minus 4 over m common again, 2m plus 3. M cancels out with m, or m divided by m is 1, m divided by m is 1, dividing by the same thing, and we get last one. 7 is common. And also h is common. So the number, one of the numbers is common, and also the letter is common. 7h times 2h will give me 14h squared. 7h times 1 will give me 7h. Okay, over 7 common again. 7, h is common again. And now 7h times 4, 28. And times by h will give me h squared minus 3. So what do I have? I have 7h common in both of them. So 7 divided by 7 is 1, right? H divided by h is 1. And I get 2h minus 1 over 4h minus 3. Let's try something like this again. Actually, you should be okay. Try